What's up, everybody? This is another edition of the Good Taste Podcast. Perfect Welch.
Joe Ranger, aka Killer Jade, and master of playing games and just having fun.
Yep. Now let's get on to this. Last time we did a bit of game talk and anime and all that other talk, And Corey also showed us that channel, which he still hasn't sent the link in the description to yet. Well, not description, but he hasn't sent a link to it in the chat yet, the Google Hangouts chat. And
That channel looks cool, though.
yeah, it does. And I've been in I already stayed this last night, but I've been in a closet like that before when I was staying at some other cabins.
Yeah.
And I walked out like the evil monkey in Chris's closet from Family Guy. So what could we really talk about? I mean, most of what we talked about, unless there's going to be more members, but I guess we can do a recap. Well, even though that's kind of what we're doing, but
I played Layers of Fear a while ago.
Yeah, I like the video you posted up recently, man. Good video.
Thanks.
So, let me check my subscriptions on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, all right, I can't do it on my computer unless it goes away from the Good Taste Podcast account.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do it on my phone.
Yeah. Let's see who else is on. Okay. All right.
It's not much in the description box, actually.
No. Freaking YouTube.
Yeah. And Vince Russo did a couple of streams.
That's
recently.
good.
That's good. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to do this podcast. I think this, it might be the after the Bad Taste Beatdown, that might be the season finale. But maybe someone's in the chat. I'm looking. Nope, no one's in the chat.
No, I was just trying to check and see if anyone was in the chat there. No one's in the chat.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, hey, TJ's here. Okay.
Come on in, TJ.
I'll post a link. So I also posted a link in the last chat we were in. So he must not have been on Hangouts. So but it was a fun night last night, regardless.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I can't disagree anymore. I mean, I cannot disagree at all. Can't agree more, though.
At the night there.
Oh, so TJ's getting home. All right. Well, you get home and Jared, join in, man. Join in, Jared Ramirez.
Come on in.
Because last night we did it kind of late, but we still did it anyways.
Yep. I got Recore and Dante's Inferno today.
All right, that's nice. Why don't we just talk about classic stuff, because games we've collected. I've still been playing a lot of old NES games still, like the original Castlevania trilogy, the Mega Man trilogy, the 6 Mega Man games on NES. You know, there were so many great Mega Man games at that time. Mega Man was in his prime during the NES and SNES era.
Yeah. I played Aliens, the arcade game, and Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Those are what I
That's
played.
nice. Oh yeah, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. That's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
Might have to do a review for that for Halloween this year. That'd be a good
yeah, that's
Halloween.
really good.
Didn't they have like a sequel called Ghoul Patrol or something like that? No, an unofficial sequel.
I think.
Yeah, I think they did. But a good game I played that was like a Gundam was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the Fighting Edition. That was a great game. Final Fight, played Final Fight 2. That one was good. That one was
Yeah,
pretty
that's a
decent.
good one.
That one was pretty decent. Played the third Final Fight. That's a great game. I beat Final Fight, the third one. That was fun though, Final Fight.
Yeah.
Nintendo for the SNES era, they knew how to do it right back then.
Yeah. Also, look at this. That I showed Jordan this the other day, but yeah, this is pretty cool looking.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to the Love ROM's site. I'm gonna shout this out though. It's a cool site that I've been using recently, and I'm not gonna tell what kind of games on there. Just old school classic games. You know, recommend trying it out. Keeping it as secret as I can, while at the same time making it a little bit bigger and popular.
Yeah.
I might play a game on it too. Just show it on the Good Taste podcast.
I don't know if anyone's heard of it. That's what I mean. I don't know if anyone heard of it.
Yeah, but just type in what you'll get and you'll find it.
Yeah. Just type in N64, you'll find it.
Yeah, there's lots of you can play lots of those kind of games on there.
Also, I played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game. The arcade version, not the NES version, the arcade port.
Yeah, the original arcade game. Yeah, that one was pretty good.
Yeah, that one was awesome.
That's the pre-Turtles in Time.
They also got Turtles in Time on that site I went on. They have it there.
Yeah, Turtles in Time was the original. The sequel, the real arcade sequel.
Yeah. There's the other two NES games were their own thing. Was the first one and the Manhattan Project.
Mm-hmm.
Those were their own games. Because they did have Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, on the NES, but it was like a 8-bit port, basically.
I know. It was a 8-bit port, but with like some extra levels, and it's sad that they couldn't have the NES 4 score in there.
They should have. That would have made the game a bit better if they had that.
Yeah. The third game should have had it too.
Yep. Oh, TJ's in the house. Well.
Oh, hey, what's up, TJ? We were kind of just talking about classic games.
Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Sorry about that. I was trying to get home. I'm home now, so.
That's good. No SJW tried to chase you, TJ?
Say that again? I'm sorry.
No SJW tried to chase you?
Not today.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
You're talking about classic games, you said?
Yep.
Yeah. And maybe I'm thinking about talking about classic cartoons, maybe.
All right.
You know,
A lot of class.
because I think I said this last time, but I recently watched the Grim Adventures of like the Kids Next Door, like the Billy and Mandy and Kids Next Door crossover.
Yeah. I watched the Real Ghostbusters on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I watched that one mainly.
The original Ghostbusters was a classic. Screw the new one. And I don't care what anyone says. I don't like it. That's the end. If you don't like my opinion, then fuck off.
Yeah, I fucking hate that new one. Especially how they kill off Bill
Wasn't as
Murray
good,
with like
but it was still
fuck
good.
man, come on. And the SJW's trying to defend it. Well, the movie could have had 4 dogs in it, but it still should be a good movie. And Liberace again. Fuck, that movie sucked, Ghostbusters, the fucking remake there. One with the women there. It wasn't just because of those women, it was just because it was a bad comedy movie in general.
Yeah. Like, no one's bashing it because of women. They're bashing it because it sucked. Remember the original Ghostbusters cartoon?
Yep.
I'm losing cert. Oh God.
You know what was a
If I
good
start
cartoon?
losing, hold on.
Go ahead, TJ.
Hey guys. Okay, not. It's just I'm just using my phone at the moment. It's just giving me issues at the moment. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
Who else is on? Jared Aranda says it's pending.
Yeah, it's pending for him. I read that.
No, what's a good cartoon that I haven't watched in a while was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, the original Turtles cartoon.
My
That one was
favorite's still the 2003 version, but
Yeah, I
all
actually like that one too.
Did you ever watch Reboot before?
Reboot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that show.
that one was
It had
awesome.
a lot of
I have that.
big video game references in that time, like some more. And even though the animation really hasn't aged all that well, for the time it was good, really good.
Yeah, it's an awesome show though. You don't see stuff like that anymore. What the frig do you get now? Just shitty cartoons of
I would
the
kind of like to see like a version that everything's the same, but all we get is like like better CGI. That would be all.
and new characters too.
Nah, just better CGI. That'd be all right with just me.
Yeah, maybe have like a couple new characters, better CGI, and more villains and stuff like that. Maybe.
But if it gets popular, if it gets popular, maybe they could like do something with it, like I
A
don't know,
reboot movie there.
a reboot of reboot.
Yeah, the Weeboot. That's nice. Avatar, you got their Star Wolf of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I haven't really watched reboot in a while.
I haven't watched it in a while either, but I got it on DVD. I watched Beavis and Butthead Do America. That was a good movie.
Oh,
Oh
definitely.
yeah, Beavis and Butthead were just one of the greatest duos of all time, hands down.
Yeah. I have a set of Beavis and Butthead, the first 4 seasons there. It's pretty good there.
Yeah, I remember their neighbor, Mr. Anderson,
Oh, yeah. I
who
remember
was a parody of Hank Hill from King of the Hill.
Yeah.
I mean,
I remember
I don't
they.
know if you guys ever watched that show, but God, he'll forever go down as an iconic cartoon character. And actually, the creators of Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill were the same person, Mike Judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, so I wasn't surprised by the parody, but it would be funny if they actually used Hank Hill.
Yeah. I remember it was Beavis and Butthead there. Anderson was getting needed cream. Beavis and Butthead freaking almost got like $100 and stuff, and they had to take a bunch of items off.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And the one where they got like it was a butthead punched Beavis in the nose, and his nose was leaking.
Oh yeah, that's one of the more iconic ones, or where I can't remember which one, but I think Beavis was like chopping off Butthead's finger, and they were just breaking the law. I love that show.
Yeah.
I think my other favorite was Celebrity Deathmatch.
That's a good one.
What was that about?
I think it was where celebrities fought each other, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beavis versus Butthead. They had NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys, Jim Carrey versus Mariah Carey, Kid Rock versus Eminem.
Yeah, I haven't really watched it too much, but I might have to start watching some old stuff on YouTube. There was also the Jerry Springer show.
Didn't they have like Stone Cold versus McMahon on the Celebrity Deathmatch or something?
It was?
Yeah, well, Stone Cold versus Vince McMahon. They also had Axl Rose versus Slash. Watch those.
I gotta check it out.
Those were pretty good, though.
Imagine they made a remake of it with the current characters.
Yeah.
Oh no, that would just be horrible.
An SJW fanboy versus a metalhead. Metalhead always wins.
Yeah. Except for the ones who think that, like Corey said, the ones that think metal needs to be underground, those ones can go fuck themselves.
Freaking, why does it need to be underground? It should be popular again.
Agreed.
I'm sick and tired of hearing country and she's a porn star songs there. I'm sick and tired of hearing them.
Porn stars were meant to be porn stars, not singers.
Country people, the country thing that don't know how to sing, it's like lyrics like almost like suicide, and I don't want to joke about suicide, but it's just ridiculous country music. It's just depressing, I find.
Yeah. And then there was also the Big Nicktoon that started it all, Ren and Stimpy. God, that show was funny.
That's a
Ren
good
and
one.
Stimpy was another good duo. Like, we were talking about, like, the episode where they went skinny dipping. And then there was one I recently watched where, the one where they became fire dogs. Well, a fire cat for Stimpy because he's a cat.
Why did they stop the show, though?
I don't know.
Well, every show has to have an end. You wouldn't want seasonal
True, but I could be wrong, but I think they kind of made the show a little bit, like, more mature.
Are you talking about that Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon thing?
Maybe I'm confused with a different one. I don't know, but I became a little bit more adult content that for children. I keep hearing random stories about it, but I don't know what's true or not.
Well, I've heard about Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon, and I haven't heard much besides it was so bad that, Stimpy's original voice actor didn't want anything to do with it.
Wow.
That's what I heard anyways. And I did research it, and it's true. He wasn't a part of it, so I would believe that. But Ren and Stimpy was one of the more, adult cartoons on Nickelodeon. Not adult to be exact, but one of the more mature ones. For kids, anyways.
I think the other kids show that I consider was kind of adult-like was Dragon Ball Z.
Well, that was
like
on
the
a
old
lot
school
of other
Dragon Ball
stuff.
Z.
Cartoon Network too. That was on Cartoon Network at times too with Toonami.
That was pretty cool. I'm currently watching Dragon Ball Super, and it's not like the original Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, especially the Frieza and Cell saga. Nothing will top the Frieza and Cell saga. Frieza and Cell were just such great villains. I mean, the only villain that I'd say is as good as is Broly. Broly was awesome. He's the Brock Lesnar of all Super Saiyans, the Incredible Hulk of all Super Saiyans.
It's
I
the Brock
love
Lesnar.
Broly.
Remember Rugrats Welch?
Oh yeah, I remember Rugrats. That was a really funny show, and it was kind of it was really relatable when you were young. Like I remember that episode where I always hated Angelica, but this episode was funny where she pretends to break her legs for Tommy's parents, Stu and Dee Dee, and they get him all the attention. And this was probably the most iconic quote. But it's like, Stu, what are you doing? I'm making chocolate pudding. But it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding? Because I've lost all control of my life.
I remember the theme song for Rugrats, though.
Yeah, that was really catchy.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, Jared Ramirez brought if I ever watched anything. I used to watch that show all the time. The creator of that show did a really good job. They also made Fairly Odd Parents. That was another good one.
Before they fucking fucked it up and butchered it.
Yeah, with Poof. Yeah, once they introduced that character, it really went downhill from there.
It's like say if a modern day cartoon were to introduce an SJW character. I mean,
They're like introducing it's like then they started just throwing in new characters. Like they threw a dog, and then they threw in like this annoying, perfect Mary Sue girl, and made her and Timmy her fairies. And because of that, they're trying to make Timmy as selfish and unlikable as possible, just so people can like the Mary Sue. Like Timmy wasn't perfect back in the older seasons, but he was still likable.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know what they did to Fairly Odd Parents.
I don't know.
Like,
ever since they added Chloe, things just went downhill. Or at least that new dog or whatever.
I would say it went downhill when they added, Poof, the baby.
It's like I stopped watching it.
Yeah, but before that, it was really good show. He had a lot of villains and, and Cosmo was funny as shit. I always liked Cosmo. And then Timmy's dad, Dingleberg!
Yeah. That's such a great show back then. Now, like he has to share his godparents with.
I'm no expert on this, which I used to watch a lot, but if I can remember, isn't it against rules to have anyone at all, period, to know about your fairly godparents? I think there was even an episode where Timmy showed his parents to his fairly godparents.
Yeah. I think they mentioned in the episode like I think it was a budget thing or something. So now he has to share like the godparents, which to me it like it just sounds weird.
Yeah, and
like the whole point of a Timmy having godparents because his life is just very miserable, and now it just takes that specific part, and now you're sharing it with someone that's pretty much having a better life or something. But the whole point of having godparents was to help out kids that have a shitty life.
Yeah,
now it has. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you finish. Sorry about that.
So it kind of takes that content out, and to me, like it just lost its purpose. Purpose of the whole show was to help out have a better life, and now you're just helping someone that already has a better life, or at least call perfect. And I just don't like the concept of it. Like things was fine when it was just Timmy and his adventures, and now it's just I don't know. Like to me, it just has a weird direction, and it's like it's just not it's just not intriguing to fans.
Yeah. I mean, like, think about it. I mean, look at Timmy's life. His parents are dumber than Homer Simpson. He has an abusive babysitter.
Oh yeah, Vicky.
Yeah, Vicky. He has a teacher that just likes to fail him for no reason. He gets his ass kicked by a bully every day of his life.
He
The
gets
love
rejected
of
by
his
some
life
bitch.
rejects him all the time. It's like, come on. You're gonna compare that kid to a kid who's basically worshipped by everyone? Yeah, fuck that character. I
I
mean,
don't know.
that
It,
was like the Very Odd Parents just needs to die, in my opinion. I love the show, but it's like it truly lost its purpose. I mean, at least with the post part Sparky and post poop era, it still had its purpose.
Remember Gargoyles? That one was a good one.
Oh yeah, Gargoyles. That was one of the Disney Afternoon cartoons. The Disney Afternoon was really good. You know, it had a lot of good shows like DuckTales and Goof Troop, the Aladdin cartoon, um, Tailspin, Darwin Duck.
Recess.
I loved the Disney Afternoon.
I remember like on Saturdays, I would usually watch Saturday cartoons, and like there's just a time where I'll put on Disney, and they had like all these cool shows. What a shame
Yeah,
that things have to end.
Ever watched Kim Possible? Yeah, I've seen Kim Possible a little bit here and there.
yeah. I don't know if that was a Disney Afternoon. I think that was, but yeah, that was another good one. I liked Kim Possible.
I didn't watch it that much, but I saw like a few, but I wasn't a big fan of it. It was a good show though.
Yeah. Another show I really liked. Well, my favorite part of the crossover Grim with Grim Adventures and Kids Next Door was the cameo the Eds made. Where Billy calls the Eds and it's like, there's only one group of kids who can help me out. Hey, if you're not willing to pay, go call the freaking Kids Next Door. They're cheap. I loved Eddie. I mean, yeah, Eddie wasn't a saint. He like one time he did basically trick Ed into buying Jawbreakers when he was supposed to buy fudge for his sister, even though I fucking hated Sarah and her friend Jimmy. Eddie did some stuff, but he was still funny. But my favorite character had to be Ed.
Which Ed?
Ed, just Ed.
Oh, Ed.
Yeah, the big dumb one. He
uh,
he was funny as fuck.
I think Double D was like the smartest of the group. Well,
Yeah,
kind
Double
of.
D was like the brains and the good-hearted one.
I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch Arthur.
Oh yeah, I remember
Arthur, yeah.
Arthur was a good show.
And all the time he's getting stressed out, his sister's like, ooh. He's like that, getting pissed off at his sister. That was a good show, though, Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur was a good show. I also really liked what was the name of that one? Oh yeah, Hey Arnold.
That's a good one.
Looking forward to the movie.
Yeah, the movie's looking really good, and I'm glad they're bringing back Rocco's Modern Life. I mean, usually I'm not a fan of cartoon reboots, but I really like how they're doing Rocco. It still looks like it's in its older seasons, but with better animation.
That's good.
I find it crazy that shows like 20 years ago, especially from the 90s, are still more entertaining than the current cartoons. It says a lot about these shows.
Yeah,
Current cartoons are just a fucking joke, to be honest with you. You don't even try.
I
exactly.
think, I mean, I know some people may disagree on this. I know some people say that SpongeBob should be canceled, but surprisingly or not, like I actually seen as crazy as it sounds, I see people getting into more SpongeBob. than like the current cartoons. I mean, sure, people can argue that it's because it's the nostalgia. They keep watching the old ones and it will never compare to the ones, which I agree. But surprisingly or not, people still watch SpongeBob, just like Pokemon. Pokemon isn't the same like the '90s, but it's still popular. You know, people still
Yeah.
watch the show. They buy the cars. They play the games.
So let's be
It's
honest. The only reason SpongeBob is still airing is because that's the only thing that Nickelodeon really has right now.
Yeah.
it's pretty much their mascot, and I
Yeah,
feel like
it's
if
pretty much.
SpongeBob gets released, they have no character to Nickelodeon.
Yeah, yeah, it is, and you know, I would say after the movie, I mean, there were a couple okay episodes from here to there, but after the movie, it like just got really bad. Like SpongeBob went from being a lovable, happy-go-lucky sponge to an annoying fuck. There was even an episode where he basically adopted a new pet that was basically torturing Gary, and then he's like, "Gary, you put down our new pet at once." That episode made me want to punch him in the face.
Fucking
And then
SpongeBob.
Patrick, he went from being a lovable stooge to a completely retarded prick. Like, like in an episode where he basically took a toy away from SpongeBob and wouldn't let him play with it
Wow.
at all, and he gets off scot free at the end.
That's
I mean,
bullshit.
Squidward now he's basically just a punching bag in the series.
Yeah.
He's basically when he used to get torment back then, it was because he was doing shit like in the camping episode where he was basically mocking SpongeBob and Patrick for camping backyard. But now it's like he just wants to enjoy his day, and it just gets he just gets it ruined for no reason.
Yeah. I just want to enjoy my day. That damn SpongeBob again, that Patrick Starfish.
What about Plankton? Is he still trying to steal the formula?
Yeah, and honestly, he's probably the best character on the show right now. And then Mr. Krabs, it's like his greed's gone too far.
Well, he's still a greedy bastard. That's what makes him
I
him.
mean, I know he was always kind of like that. He always had an unhealthy obsession with money, but at least he cared about his employees, and he at least
He needs to.
yeah. And now it was revealed that he actually only pays him a nickel.
Wow. Fuck, is he Saban or what?
I don't know.
Well, you know what they say. I don't care about the children. I only care about their parents' money. The fact that their feeble minds are manipulated by talentless clowns and cheap playgrounds shows that they're nothing on my watch. Survival of the fittest, SpongeBob. Survival of the fittest. I remember that episode. But at least in that episode, he got his ass kicked in the end by children.
Yeah.
And he
Mr.
throws
Krabs
money.
reminds me of Mr. Flabs.
He reminds me more of Vince McMahon from the
He
Attitude
does.
Era.
He's like, it's all about the money. The ratings are going down. John Cena, come out on the perform on the stage.
And the ratings don't get better.
Yeah. Who cares? You could have freaking Shawn Michaels give a Sweet Chin music to a banana. It's still not gonna be better. The ratings are still gonna be low.
Yeah.
I think what was a good cartoon there was the Batman animated series.
Oh yeah, that one was the shit. The Batman animated series, the first Teen Titans before they came out with that new shitty show that nobody likes except for people with shitty taste, and that's a fact. And the original Justice League cartoon, with Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Batman.
I hate the new Powerpuff one. The
It's
new
bad.
Those one?
Yeah, that shit is terrible. Like the whole point of the girls is to fight crime, which they sometimes do, but it had like some type of adult humor in it. It was funny. It was violent. It was watchable. Nowadays, it's like them going to school, going to bed, 2 minutes of a monster. That's it.
And they got rid of Miss Bellum. I remember Miss Bellum being one of the first cartoon characters I thought was sexy.
And now they're trying to make it more kid friendly. I'm like, why? Like you're destroying what made the show what it was, what it is.
Fuck, you're so stupid.
Oh,
Makes more
I
sense.
can just imagine. I
Go
can
ahead,
just imagine. Oh, weapon?
Go ahead, TJ. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, okay. Like if you had to pick a show to be back on the air with new episodes, what would you choose? It could be anything from Cartoon Network, from Nick, from Disney, anything.
Goosebumps.
Dang, I haven't heard that in a long time.
Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark were just
Yeah,
two.
those two.
I remember Corey's video about those two. You know, those were just really good.
And for a cartoon, honestly, back on the air, Ren and Stimpy. There.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people will be complaining, this isn't kid friendly. My child should be watching this. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I should be watching friggin' Pinker in the Butthole. That's kid friendly.
If I had to choose, man, that's hard. I'll probably go with Hey Arnold.
Yeah, that's it.
That's just how I feel. I mean, the show had messages. It had a meaning. It was just kids being kids. I don't know how it will work in terms of today's generation because most people are just stupid. But I don't know. I don't think it will work nowadays because times changing, you know.
Yeah.
And I think people will love the '90s. It's just pretty much people like us that was around.
Yeah. I was born in the 90s, so.
Yeah, so was I. I mean, like even people that were born around the early 2000s, I think people would still appreciate shows like that.
Yeah, there's a handful of 2,000 people appreciate this stuff.
Yeah, and I would have to agree with what TJ said earlier, you know, about how it would be hard to, you know, talk about today and problems.
Today's so PC and garbage.
Yeah, I think back then you could get away with a lot of things because people weren't so what's the word?
Uppity.
Sensitive. Yeah, like sensitive. I think nowadays now you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, South Park does a pretty good job at mocking today's world.
I'm just happy South Park kept they kept doing what they were doing. It's pretty much not giving a damn.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I even watched one of the tutorials of like how they make South Park episodes. They even say they don't try to be offensive. They just try to find good topics, you know, good episodes ideas, whether it's just to be simply funny or to actually tell, you know, like talk about a good topic. Because South Park has done that on times, you know.
I remember the one where it said, "Stop touching me, Elmo," was an Elmo with a friggin' he's like, more. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I remember the movie where they were ranting about censorship.
Was that the one that said that Kyle's mom's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world song? I think it was. Was it in the movie or?
Yeah, that was the movie. That was really good. How does Family Guy say of today's generation? I don't know. I haven't really watched much of seasons 13 or 14. I've watched some. I've watched the one where, you know, they lower the drinking limit, and the only person, you know, the only one of the guys who can drink is Brian because he's 56-year-old and dog years. And so he buys all the guys drinks. You know, I watched that one, but, you know, other than that, I haven't watched too much of season 13 and 14.
There was one where they had a Family Guy and Simpsons crossover.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
was good. That one was really good. I
I'm
like the part
surprised how
where
the
they're like
Simpsons is
in the
still going
court,
after all this
and then
time.
Fred Flintstone's like, oh, where he's like, Judge Fred Flintstone's like, both of your beer products are rip-offs of my beer product. Yabba dabba doo.
It's good to get the Fred Flintstone guy to still act, though.
I don't know if that's the real original Fred Flintstone, but yeah, it was just funny to have him in there because before there was Simpsons or Family Guy, it was the Flintstones.
Yeah.
And I also heard they did a crossover with Futurama. I haven't got around to watching that one yet, but if I
Which
get
one?
the chance, I might watch it this week. Also,
I might
remember the
get around-
Simpsons arcade game?
I might have to get around to watching Ren and Stimpy, though.
Yeah, Cat Dog was another
Cat
good one.
Dog, let me see what else there is. Maybe
The
Machine.
Thornberries.
Laboratory was a good cartoon.
I watched X-Men on Netflix. That was a good one. The 1992 cartoon. That was good.
You know what? I think from here on out, I think I just got an idea of cartoons, kind of inspired by Corey a bit with his Are You Afraid of the Dark versus Goosebump video, so I'm not gonna do that one until like maybe October. But I'll have to watch a few episodes. And but I think I'm gonna do some like I got there's Cartoon Network had Dexter's Lab and Nickelodeon had Jimmy Neutron.
Dang, I miss Jimmy Neutron.
I used to watch Jimmy Neutron back in the day, though.
I didn't like the new one with the Sheen only in it.
Oh yeah, that one was horrible.
Did they make a new one?
Yeah, they
That
made a new one.
for a
Oh my
while, but yeah,
It didn't
and that
last long.
because I really thought Sheen was funny. Sheena and Carl Weezer were really funny characters. Are you going to finish that colossal?
I seen a Jimmy Neutron movie. They had that there, where the aliens abducted the parents,
Getting
basically.
kidnapped
Yeah.
by aliens.
Yep. Dang, I miss those. I just miss like good shows, like at least good cartoons. You barely see that.
Imagine if me, you, and Welch and Corey made a cartoon, like an edgy adult cartoon oriented there,
Yeah.
where we
I'm
just
not good with ideas. I mean, I would just like to watch them.
make
Yeah.
fun of like SGWs and all the stuff of today and that
It's
there.
a new cartoon because most cartoons nowadays, the only new cartoon that's came out recently that I enjoy now that's currently going on that'll be lasting a little longer and not coming to an end is probably Rick and Morty.
Yeah, Rick and Morty's good.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one's
that's a good
a
show.
good duo.
I think my favorite, what was favorite, was Mordecai and Rigby.
Regular show. Oh yeah, I love that one. Sadly, they ended that one, and Cartoon Network is like giving it the Crisp and Watch treatment for whatever reason. I don't know why.
That's just stupid.
Maybe there was some miscommunication, some argument between them. I don't know.
Maybe someone took someone's burrito and they botched.
What? That's the whole reason.
Maybe
The reason why we canceled the show because the creator of the regular show took my burrito, so we had to release him.
No, they didn't like waffles, and according to Teen Titans Go, waffles are God, so we have to worship waffles.
Didn't they have on Teen Titans Go? They had like fucking Robin shaking his butt, shaking his ass, and I was watching on YouTube, and there's that guy that closes the screen and says, "Don't let your kids watch it." That was good.
Oh yeah, that Robbie Rotten meme.
Yeah,
he was funny.
he's funny.
Why does everything have to be so sensitive nowadays?
They had Batman Beyond. That one wasn't too bad.
Oh yeah, Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
I haven't watched too much of that, but I remember it being really good. When I was watching it. But I did watch the movie. It was really good. The movie that is like a prequel to the whole thing explains why Joker's not even in it at all.
I have a question. If
Yeah.
if there was a fight between Batman Beyond and the Spider-Man 2099, who do you think would win?
Who would win? I'd probably say Batman Beyond. Because overall, he has the better gadget. I think there's a video about that by Perfect Mayhem 82. I haven't watched him in a while, but he did made a pretty good video about it.
I was just curious because, like, since both of them they're from the future, I'd like to see who will have a battle and to see who wins.
Yeah.
I remember there was a cartoon called X-Men Evolution. I used to watch that too.
Oh yeah, that one. Or the original X-Men cartoon. Spider-Man had cartoons in the 80s and 90s. The Fantastic Four, the Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk was good.
Yeah.
Remember Danny Phantom?
Yeah, Danny Phantom. We kind of talked about that one. Danny I always thought was awesome. And I remember when I was, younger watching, I always thought of Danny's girlfriend, Sam, and I can't remember the older sister's name, but his older sister, I always thought they were kind of cute.
How many seasons they had? It was like 3 seasons, 4 seasons. I don't remember.
Yeah. And I heard I heard that they're like, the creator said he was going to make like a spiritual successor to this show that has like a
It was
similar idea.
Yeah, that'd be nice, but I feel like some things do have to come from there.
Remember He-Man in the Masters of the Universe?
Yep, and Thundercats.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I love that show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Goof Troop.
Mm-hmm.
DuckTales. Don't forget about DuckTales.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then the games, the DuckTales games and Darwin Duck games. Her DuckTales Remastered was good.
That was the last one with Scrooge McDuck actually did voice acting because he passed away.
Yeah, that was sad. May he rest in peace.
Yeah. It was good we have the game, though.
Uh-huh.
Because you can get on the Xbox One 360, but you can play on your Xbox One backwards compatible. Because DuckTales, say what you want, DuckTales is a very good series.
Yeah.
It defined a lot of people's childhoods, too, so.
Yeah, like the nostalgic critics.
Yep. Beetlejuice, that one was good.
Oh, I love the movie. Michael Keaton's a really good actor. I thought he was pretty much the best Batman, in my opinion, and Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, Beetlejuice cartoon, too, so.
Yeah, the Beetlejuice cartoon, that was funny. Where he was like, I could sit on babies all day long.
Inspector Gadget, used to watch that.
Oh, yeah, Inspector Gadget. I haven't watched that show in a while. I mean, Inspector Gadget, he's pretty popular, but, other than that, I haven't watched much of it.
Nope.
But I remember Dr. Clump.
I used to watch in the morning before going to school, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I wonder if anyone else is coming on this edition.
Yeah, Jared said he was going to get on, but, it said it was pending, so I guess that stopped, because there's no way it would be pending for a long-ass time.
Message just said he's done for the night, maybe.
Yeah.
just pressing accident.
Oh, done for tonight.
Huh?
What Jordan say again? I thought.
I think he was done for night probably. With if it wasn't pending, I'm not too sure. They didn't say anything recently in the chat though.
Oh, I haven't really checked the chat, so sorry. The Google Hangouts chat. Let me do that. By the way, anyways.
Transformers cartoon was good.
Transformers, that's a classic.
Yeah. Robots in Disguise.
Yeah. Robots in Disguise. That was another good one.
Yeah, Mega Man cartoon in 1994.
Yeah, Mega Man cartoon. There was also that Sonic Sat AM cartoon. That was really good.
Yep.
I think they also made a Super Mario cartoon.
Oh
They
yeah,
did.
Super Mario. Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Trying to see 90s cartoons. Man, there was a lot going on.
Remember Recess?
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
I love that show.
Recess. You know,
Yeah, that was
I
good.
thought that was kind of like Disney's Hey Arnold, kind of, sort of.
Yep. Like your answer to Hey Arnold.
It would be cool they had a crossover.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, frig, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome sauce combined.
It'd be nice if they could actually have crossovers instead of crossovers that can only happen on like only channels.
Actually, Recess did had a crossover, and it was Lilo and Stitch, but it was only one episode.
Yeah, I do remember that. The Lilo and Stitch cartoon was actually good too. I remember watching
Why
it
did
a
they
lot on TV. Yeah, I think I saw the crossover and that it only happened once, but
You're
Yeah.
yes, the boy on the computer Welch.
yeah, sometimes companies won't have the balls to kind of like join up together and maybe like show it on both channels or something. Oh, he said, just to let you know, my phone is pretty old, so I might have to join you on my computer. So I'm having my family visit right now to enjoy my life. All right. And Corey still hasn't shown up. I mean, he hasn't made an appearance since yesterday. So
Yeah.
he is probably busy, but, you know,
That
maybe
was
he
a
might come on later tonight and we can just talk to him on Hangouts.
yeah.
So you guys have anything else you want to say?
I'm trying to download Halo, and it's giving me a hard time. So,
I have to say, keep watching classic cartoons and
Play classic
watching
video games and classic movies.
all that shit.
Uh-huh.
Watch classic cartoons, play classic games,
Classic.
watch classic Power Ranger episodes.
Just classic music in general, specifically from 80s and 90s and early 2000s.
I listened to our main friggin' a couple days ago. Fuck, was awesome. I haven't listened to that in a while and was like, fuck yeah, man, that's my shit.
when do you think like things started to suck? Do you think what year like things just started going downhill?
Maybe when
Because
Soulja Boy
everything.
fucking debuted.
I think things started to suck until like 2009, 2010. I don't know.
I would say it
I
kind
could
of
be wrong.
went downhill around 2006,
Yeah.
2005. I mean, 2004 and 2005 were okay. 2000 to 2003 were really good, and I'd say after 2005 it kind of went downhill.
Yeah. I remember at school they were fucking dancing to that Soulja Boy song. Oh my god, it's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Oh God! Like I still don't understand how that song became popular.
I don't get it either. It's just retardation.
Exactly. Like, I heard people listen to Soulja Boy, and I was like, that's not music to my ears.
Yeah, crank that Soulja Boy. Ooh, like I have no idea what that meant in the first place. Everyone was like, "This is rap." I'm like, "What is he rapping about?" I don't know what I don't know what Superman at home meant. No idea. I'm still lost. I don't know.
Get it either.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
This
feel like
generation's fucked.
you think it's weird that I still have my Wii.
No, Wii has good games on it.
I do.
It does have good games like the Mario Galaxy games and Smash
A
Brothers.
part of me wants to use either a GameCube controller
GameCube controller.
just buy like a Wii Pro controller.
Which one do you have, the Wii or the Wii U?
I don't have a Wii U. I have a Wii.
Well, the Wii had a House of the Dead 2 and 3 return. That was pretty good.
Mad World. Don't forget Mad World.
Yep.
The Mario platformer it had Sonic Colors.
I'm missing a
Wario-
nunchuck.
We also had the Metal Slug Anthology.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna play the Wii U now. Actually, I actually want to play it. Let's see. What game should I play? I don't even know what I have.
Smash, if you have it.
Mad World.
No, I do not. No. I think I got Pokemon Rumble. I'm about to turn it on. Damn, yeah, it's been a while since I played it.
Be
I think the
careful.
last time I played it was like 2 years ago.
1, 2, Content ID.
Yeah, I remember when you made that joke in your review.
Oh,
Does
yeah,
it?
the 1, 2 Switch one.
I'm not gonna buy the Switch yet. I think I'm gonna wait until like the
After the
holidays.
season.
Until the
remember-
prices go down.
I remember the other one I said, 1, 2, no NES Minis for you.
Yeah, because that's why I got that bootleg Famicom Mini thing.
Yeah,
Because, Nintendo's being greedy with their shit, so fuck
that's
you.
it too.
And if they better not do the same thing with the SNES Mini.
Oh, fuck, they did that. I'll go there and slap them the fucking
Wait. What did they do with the NES Mini?
They were
They
like
just
less
can't.
supply, higher demand. When it should be higher supply, lower demand.
I'd rather just a bunch of emulators.
Yeah, that's why I've been using emulators also recently.
They're free, so.
Yeah,
Did somebody farted?
yeah, my bad.
It's alright, well.
It's alright, man. Let it out.
Yeah, you can't hold it in forever. It makes you sick and die.
Well, breathe it in, man.
hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. It's just human nature.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
It's fucking fart too, so. Nothing.
It's just a podcast. It's not like they're watching Smell-O-Vision.
No, it's
Oh
not.
god! Yo, imagine actually made that a freaking Smell-O-Vision.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
it'd be like when you're trying to watch TV and like let's say you're watching Terminator and you're watching like metal melt and you have to smell metal melting.
Ah, it burns.
Or you're watching like one of those alien movies and you have like alien, let's just say alien. And you have to smell what the aliens smell like. I smell a smell. A smelly,
Imagine-
smelly smell.
Like, watching the garbage channel when they're throwing garbage out, and yeah, you can smell all the nasty crap they put in the dumpster.
They watch Carbage.
Yeah. Thankfully, Smell-O-Vision never happened.
Good.
It could happen. You may never know. I mean, we may not be around, but you may never know.
Has died. That will be the death of media when Smell-O-Vision happens. You can smell your video games. You can smell Mario's fireballs.
You can smell someone's fart on the internet.
Yeah, you can play Super Smash Brothers Brawl, and when you play as Wario, you can smell Wario's deadly farts and die.
Ew. I can't breathe.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
You can't breathe.
Oh, Wario, what have you been eating? It
Chocolate.
smells.
Jalapeno peppers.
Yeah, let's just hope that smell-o-vision never happens. Let's just pray.
I mean, hey, technology moves fast, so you may never know.
Yeah. So what else do you guys want to say?
Hold on, I'm about to blast the Wii right now. Oh, and there's a bootlegged console that's called the Wii. I don't know why that even exists.
I have to listen to some music tonight. That's what I have to say. I'm gonna listen to some Maine after the podcast is over, and some Metallica and Power Rangers.
Go, go, Power Rangers.
Yeah,
Power Rangers was another good show during this time. Man, I love that show. I really did like the Halloween special. I did, you know, I did recently watch that. And Skull and Bulk, they were funny. They were a funny duo. I know they were kind of just a comic relief, but they were still funny.
yeah. You were Mighty Morphin into In Space.
Yeah,
Fucking Power Rangers shows now, they don't have that comic relief.
yeah. Sometimes I do have Bulk and Skull.
You should have Bulk and Skull in the next one there.
Yeah,
Yeah, should have Bulk and Skull, fucking Jason, Zach, Billy, and Kimberly, and Jason, and Tommy.
yeah. The original Power Rangers will always be the best. I don't care what anyone says.
If they
Everybody's old.
they should get the In Space Power Rangers too.
Oh yeah, Power Rangers in Space, that was another good one. Zeo was good, but the original will always be the best to me. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
You guys see my television?
Yeah.
Oh my God, TJ. 1, 2, content ID.
Well, you're not really showing any games. You're just showing your TV. It's your TV, not Nintendo's. So, I mean, I could make the argument where if I wanted to fight back, I could. Wait, we could make plenty of money from Nintendo. And then we could start being the greed podcast. I'm just kidding. We won't do that, but. Oh, hey, what's up, mechanized gentlemen? You're kind of
What's
late,
up?
but, What's up, man?
What's up?
How's your weekend doing?
What's up, Mech?
If you want to come in, Mech, you can if you want there and give your final thoughts.
Yeah, we're just kind of talking about stuff for fun, So, I guess you can join in the aftermath call. Doing good. That's good, man. I'm glad you're doing well.
That's good.
So I guess we're gonna end it here, and if anyone's still in the chat, join in.
Yeah.
Or if you can, anyway. So, Star Wolf, aka Perfect Welch, signing out.
Killer J, aka Joel Ranter, and the guy that plays games and has fun with them and likes Iron Maiden, Metallica, and Power Rangers, and other bands like Linkin Park and Nirvana. There.
Yeah.
And I'm TJ Rules, the social reject, the corporate slave, the man that praises companies, not games. I'm part of the BGST. I'm part of the XYZ, the ABC, and the LG XY XW 1 2 3 4 5 7 9 10 crew, the podcast crew. I don't care. I'm just a random dude. That's it.
Yeah, I was like, you're not TJ. Well, anyways, see you guys later. Remember, play games, not companies.
Play Netflix, not games.
Play dildos, not games.
Play Liberace, not games.
But yeah, see you guys.